ladies and gentlemen, and all the core gamers out there. CAJman777 here, welcoming you back to Monster Hunter Double Cross. I know it has been a very long time since I have done one of these episodes, and I apologize for the delay on that. I've had some other video ideas, and obviously a lot of life stuff has been getting in the way in terms of actually producing content quick enough. But with the college semester winding down for me, I should be able to produce some content quicker. So essentially what we did last time is we actually had a massive stream last time. It should still be up, where we hunted the final boss, Atal-Ka, online. And that, I had, LK and I had Yami with me, and we were doing a bunch of hunting, and I swear to God, if I get one more Discord message while I'm doing this recording, I'm going to scream. I'm kidding. But yeah, we hunted the final boss, Atal-Ka, last time, and obviously we've made a lot of progress since then. I obviously haven't been able to do any of the single player lately, but that is what we're going to get back to doing today. We're going to get back to doing the single player, starting with a monster that a couple of you Arachnophobes might not be too happy with. It is a giant spider that we are going to be fighting. Of course, before we get into that, I'd like to show you guys the gear I am running for this hunt. I will show you right here. So what we have for our weapon, we have today, actually I can just show you here. This is a lot easier if I show you this way. So what we have here is here is what I'm running. Here is my set. The Hayabusa Feather, which gives critical eye +2, the X-Rank version of the Astalos, a Dragon Talisman that gives me some ridiculous thing, and the Gold Scythe longsword from the Atal-Ka, and you can see we have all of the skills here for this particular hunt that we're going to be getting into. And again, it's been a very long time since we've done an episode like this, so I might maybe be a little rusty. I haven't played Monster Hunter in a while, but we really shouldn't have too much of an issue here, so let us go right in. Let me go for the defense, because you know what, that might be a good idea. I mean, we don't really need the defense. This is G-rank armor against a high rank level monster. But you know what? It never hurts to continue the game here. So what we're going to do, I'm going to go right into the hunt, guys, and you know how it works. I'm going to give you information, weaknesses of this monster, everything, moveset, etc. And with that, let's get underway. Alrighty, where is... Oh, there you are. I see you. Nursilla. Alright, this is actually a really cool monster. It's actually... this monster was first introduced into Monster Hunter 4, which was very, very cool. Very nice looking spider monster. It moves like a spider. It's very creepy like a spider. I think the one thing that throws everybody off about this monster is the fact that it can swing on webs that are attached to the sky. Yeah, I'm not sure how that works. Alright, now we're not going to get an intro cutscene for the Nursilla, but you can see this thing is one ugly spider. So all you Arachnophobes, you better be really careful. And yeah, it usually will spawn right here in Area 2, in this area. It is super dangerous as well, especially because it likes to ride on the ceiling quite a bit. Those giant purple spikes on its back are indeed poisonous, and if you touch them in any form, you will get poisoned. It is not something you want to get hit by ever, because the poison will proc on the Nursilla quickly. Unlike a lot of monsters in the game, the Nursilla is one of the very few monsters that can inflict double elements. It can inflict sleep and poison, so it actually inflicts 2 abnormal status elements, which not a lot of monsters have in the game. The poison comes from its spikes, and the sleep powder, or the sleep, comes from its stinging tail. Kind of like that one creepy spider in Lord of the Rings. We don't talk about him. That traumatized me as a kid when I watched the original Lord of the Rings. But yes, the Nursilla is pretty fast and pretty agile for the monster it is. When it gets mad, you will be able to know its tell. Its eyes are going to turn red. Breakable parts on the Nursilla are as follows. The 2 pincers on the front of its... I'm sorry, the 2, like, mandibles on the front of its mouth. Not those! Those are scary! Don't get hit by those. That's its strongest attack. The poison... it's essentially poison pincers. It does hit like a truck. But as I was saying, the breakable parts are going to be its back, its claws, and its front claws. Pretty easy monster, not a lot of breakable parts to truly deal with. I am extremely rusty taking all of this damage. Don't mind me, because I suck. Alright, let's... Oh, nice. My cat just dropped it. from the ceiling. That helps me out quite a bit. The moveset of the Nursilla is pretty good. Cat, please hit me. Thank you. I got stung. The moveset of the Nursilla, as I was saying, is relatively interesting. It likes to jump around and use its webs for most of its movement, but in areas with the ceiling, it's going to constantly be sticking to the ceiling, and you're going to want to get rid of it. It can swing on essentially its webs by sticking it to the sky. Yeah, I'm not sure how that one works. As I said, it's kind of creepy to really watch this monster move. Like, it is outright a giant spider. Now, that pincer attack did not flinch me there. The only reason it didn't flinch me there is because I was on the side of it. If you are directly in front of it, that will indeed flinch you, so you do need to be extremely careful when fighting Nursilla. You can break its shell twice, which is very interesting. And once you break its shell twice, it can no longer inflict poison with its back. I gotta sharpen up here because we're having a couple issues. I think it just wants to leave the area, or not. No, it doesn't want to leave the area. Kind of a creepy monster. But a very basic monster with a very, okay, I wouldn't say it's basic. It's a very cool monster with a very simplistic moveset, but its moveset works for what the monster is. That is one of the scariest things about Nursilla. And also, yes, it can inflict a status known as Web. Forgot to mention that. Web status essentially is like mud and snow, except you can't move with it. Making the Nursilla probably one of the more dangerous monsters, just because if it does hit you with the web attack, usually in later difficulties such as G rank, it will immediately go for you, or it can pull you toward it, as you saw right there. It just pulled my cat who was webbed toward it. Not a fun monster to deal with in any way, especially if you're constantly getting hit with the poison and sleep. Other than that, it is a very basic monster to really fight. It's going to drop to the ceiling. Yep. And let's see if we can finish it off here. We should be able to kill it relatively fast, just because this is a G-rank weapon with G-rank armor. And you can see I fully broke its shell. You can see its full thorax and everything. And I apologize to any arachnophobes who may be in the audience. But this is one of my favorite monsters ever. It does not beat out the Brachydios, but this is definitely outright one of my favorite monsters. And we did get a Nursilla Shear, which is actually a pretty rare drop. It's a venomous fang that contracts at will. Beware the lethal poison. The Shear is essentially the giant mandible pincers that comes at you, and it died, you know, really quickly. Oh wait, we got monster broth too. Nice. It is a spider, so it is technically a Neopatron classified monster. So it does have a chance to drop monster broth and stuff, which is super nice and super helpful, especially if you guys aren't in G rank yet and you want to go for these upgrades. Also, this weapon just looks so cool. But that is it. That is Nursilla down. Now, we don't really have, I don't think we have a lot of monsters left to fight in terms of the high rank gameplay. Couple key quests we really have to work on doing. I actually want this guy's parts because I do not have enough of them. And I need them to make some stuff later down the line. That's nothing. Okay, cat. Apparently it's a new shortest Nursilla, which I did not know. As we run through everything as fast as we can. Alright, and with that quest cleared, we do have, that was essentially an urgent quest, so now we actually have some talking. Welcome back, Hunter. Thanks to you, the people from Poke were able to pick up our ore. It's all mounted in place now. We owe Poke a lot for this, and we owe you too. As always, thanks for helping out when needed. Well, as always, for always helping out when needed. I always say thanks. Please take the Soratorium ticket as a token of our gratitude. On to business. We made great progress with the ship's propulsion, but I'm still concerned about Valstrax. We're receiving reports of red comets appearing all over the world. The comets are crashing down and causing a lot of damage, just as the tablets predicted. That's just the reason we need to hunt down Valstrax ASAP. I'll let you know if anything else develops. As you guys know, we did encounter Valstrax pretty early in the beginning of the high rank experience here. Now, I'm actually going to check our quest list to see what we might need to do in the next episode really quickly, because I'm sure there's a couple monsters that we have not fought. Managed to fight that sweltering place with all your clothes and icky and clinging, all icky and clinging to you. Okay. Would it consider you now that you're available for 8-star? There's some quests from the Sanatorium. Get some from the usual culprits too. Give me a brave face. Quest list. Heed thy name. I summon thee into the hands of this eager hunter. All right, let's see what we can do. We got some harvest tours. We got a Horu. I think we fought that too. We got to see if there's a monster we haven't fought yet. Trace of light. Ooh. So this is a small little thing. These are small monsters. These are great thunderbugs. They're very fun. Alright, we did a Nibblesnarf, Lagonga, Rathian, a perfectly normal rock, Basarios. I mean, I'll have to check what quests we have left to do here. I mean, we still got a little bit of time. Actually, we don't actually have that much time left on this episode. I'll have to check the quest list to see what we actually need to do, because I'm not sure. And I'm not sure what monsters I haven't shown you guys yet. I know a lot of them I've shown you. How many Discord messages am I going to get in 3 seconds? Are they done? Okay. I can continue. We might actually, I think I've done that for you. I've done, Nurse, the Narjala. Done Kazu. We've done Yangaruga. We've done Nibblesnarf. Volvidon we've done. Shogun we've done. Rathian we've done. A lot of these we've done. Blagonga I think we've done as well, for you guys. But I will check the quest list to see what we actually need to hunt. So for now, hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Monster Hunter Double Cross. Before I go, though, I would like to take this opportunity to thank our donators, of course, over there on Patreon. MickeyPhorGens, MaddiLeigh, Thomas, Color Craze, and Drix for their continued support to the channel. And, of course, a big thanks to all of my other patrons. If you guys liked the video, you guys know what to do. Feel free to hit the like button. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. That's about it for me for this episode. I wish I had more time, but unfortunately I do have to go to class in probably about an hour. So I don't really have a lot of time to record this episode. I'd like to get it converted before I go home. Before I head out to my class for the day. But of course, guys, until then, this is CAJ Man 777 signing off. Stay safe, everybody.